Hey everyone, Commander AF here, taking a break from battle to take a closer look at Equipment 2.0, which will be part of the Update 1.10 release. The quick and dirty of it is that the equipment system is getting a much needed overhaul, which means cleaning up the redundancies in the types of equipment available and the economy so that the cost scales better for lower tier tanks. Also, you're going to see the addition of new equipment to round out performance perks, which should support the overall goal of allowing you to build your loadout to suit your playstyle. Since change isn't always easy, I wanted to review some of the bigger changes and what to look forward to with Equipment 2.0 in this video. Alrighty, so the first thing you'll undoubtedly notice is the cleaner, more informative, and easier to navigate and read UI. No more squinting to read stats. I know that some of you out there know what I mean. No more clicking at different panels to make comparisons. You can quickly see how each item, not just equipment, will impact your vehicle's performance, allowing you to check the stats of unequipped equipment, ammo, consumables, and directives, all from this loadout screen. Now, with this update, you're going to see new types of equipment, of course. I'll get into that a little bit more in just a moment. You're going to see revisions to existing equipment, and this could be as simple as a name change or a bonus, and the introduction of new equipment categories. So let's talk a little bit about that first. We've got 4 new categories: firepower, survivability, mobility, and scouting. Now, some vehicle classes are going to be better suited for certain categories, so those classes will have a designated equipment slot indicating that it's category or specialization. So if you match the equipment with the category to that dedicated slot, you'll get an increased performance or bonus stat. Now, let's take a look at the WZ-111-5A, for instance. It's a heavy class, and it's designated with the survivability specialty. You'll see that indicator here in this first equipment slot. It does have the category survivability, so you know that these two will line up. Let's take a look at this vehicle without any equipment mounted, paying special attention to the survivability stats. I'm just going to open that up. Its base hit points are at 2,200, and down below here are the bonuses from the consumables that are currently equipped. Now, if I assign improved hardening, which is a new equipment item that has all of the same benefits of improved suspension plus a 10% bonus to hit points. Let's see what happens when I equip this and how it impacts the total hit points. All right, so looking back at the survivability stats, we'll see that the hit points have increased to 2,420, and it's also added a bonus that increases the suspension durability to 65%, decreases it by 65% to damage by wrecking, and then an increase to the rate of repair to the suspension repair speed. Now, let's see what happens when we move improved hardening from the dedicated survivability slot, which is this glowing one here, and put it in the unspecialized slot. So I'm just going to drag it over. Okay, going back to the improved hardening card, we'll see that it no longer has that 10% increase, rather it's decreased by 2%. So the hit points have dropped by 2%, and the suspension durability has dropped by 15%. Okay. So there you have it, folks. It just makes sense to match your equipment to the specialized equipment slot, this glowing one here. I'm going to slide that back over, and you'll get the most bang for your buck. All right, let's dive into a different specialization or a different category of equipment. Before I do that, take a look at this. It's pretty cool. You could, if you want to filter the equipment based off of the category, you can click on these modules here to add or remove. Certainly if you want to see all of them, you can have them all unclicked or all clicked. In this case, I want to check out a scouting piece of scouting equipment. Let's check out the low noise exhaust system. So this one's pretty cool. It will be especially beneficial to light tanks because it's going to keep you concealed that much longer, so you can get closer to enemies without being spotted, or you can even outspot enemy scouters. Let's check out a mobility stat. Go to that filter. Oh, the turbocharger. So the turbocharger is pretty cool because it's going to increase your engine power as well as your top speed and reverse speed. So again, this would benefit those already fast light tanks, or better yet, you could mount this to something like the WZ-111-5A, or even the Maus, or a slow tank destroyer, and it will significantly upgrade the speed on those slower, larger, heavier tanks. I believe with the Maus, it would increase the top speed from 20 kilometers per hour to 25 kilometers per hour. Okay, let's shift gears to talk a little bit about the new equipment classes and the new number of slots. When Update 1.10 is released, nearly all types of equipment will be split into 3 classes with different prices and availability based on that tier. The number of equipment slots will also change and gradually increase as you go up in tiers. But the lower tier vehicles will have less slots to worry about. And in exchange, they'll also experience less reasons to equip the same items as before. So let's check out, we'll check out a tier one vehicle. You'll notice that it has no equipment slots, no consumable slots, no directive slots, but in exchange, they're also not going to receive any damage to modules or crew anymore once in battle. So, what many of you will see after Update 1.10 is released is nearly all of the equipment equipped to Tier 1 through 3 tanks will be demounted for free and in your depot, with the exception of the enhanced suspension for Tier 2 through 3 tanks. If the equipment slot changes, the equipment in that slot is going to be demounted. If the equipment slot is assigned to improved equipment, it will be demounted, and all of that will be in your depot. Most tanks, though, are going to retain the equipped equipment, but in some cases it will have the icon that indicates that it will be removed in a future patch. I was actually able to find an example of it here in the common test. This is the icon that you'll see. Here on this screen, the icon is really indicating that you can't equip this directive unless you have its corresponding equipment attached. But this is the icon that you'll see when that equipment that is going to be demounted automatically in a later patch. That's what you'll see there. But overall, don't be alarmed. All equipment that is automatically removed will be done for free and sent to the depot. Everyone will be receiving demount kits to help you manually remove equipment. Moving forward, demounting kits will also be part of daily missions and available for credits. All in all, these changes should simplify equipment selection to make equipment more affordable for lower tiers and effectively give you more control over strategy and playstyle. To learn more about these changes, you can check out the latest Equipment 2.0 article, which also has details on the conversion conditions and a handy equipment compatibility table. That's all that I got for now, though, so let me know in the comments below what you're looking forward to most about Equipment 2.0, what you think of this video, and if you want more like it. And certainly, if you're looking to keep up with the latest highlights, happenings, and giveaways in World of Tanks PC, then you're definitely going to want to tune in every Friday for a new episode of What's Next. Over and out, tankers.